According to Marcella, the nanny stopped working, stayed in her room, lounged on the couch, and just did nothing all day long. Finally, the family had enough, and that's when they say things turn scary.
Past 3 months with Diane have been an absolute nightmare.
She stopped doing everything altogether. So this is the room that Diane stayed in, and that's the chair that she sat in for over 8 hours a day. Once I asked her to leave, and she looked at me with that grin of, yeah, right kind of look. She said, if you want me to leave, you'll have to evict me. She slammed the door on me. It sent a cold chill down my spine. I got nervous because a woman that is now hateful towards me is sleeping right across from my child. She tried to go in my boys' room and scare them, try to torment them.
I learned that she ended up grabbing my son, throwing him to the ground, and he hurt himself. It just still makes me sick to my stomach.
Diane held us hostage in our home. I was scared and angry. This woman is a bully in every way, shape, and form. So this is the bike lock that we would put on our fridge because we were scared of Diane and what she could do. She might poison our food.
Some nights, I wake up still a lot, 3, 4 in the morning, just listening for any sound.
She'll never stop. This room needs to get blessed as soon as possible. I don't think that Dr. Phil is going to be able to get anything out of her. Why? Because she's not right in the head. I think she's a danger to society. She literally is a homeland terrorist.
This is my home. This is where we're supposed to feel safe. And I had to sleep with one eye open.
Okay, so it's good to meet y'all. You posted an ad on Craigslist.
Yes.
And a lot of people would say not the best place to look for somebody that you're going to put in your home because you don't know much about those people. But did you check this woman out before you hired her?
I did do a background check. I have hired a prior nanny before off of Craigslist, and I had her for 2 years. And she was amazing, and we're still friends.
Well, here's the Craigslist ad that you put up looking for a nanny. It says, when I leave for a couple hours at a time, I need someone with my children. I need backup on keeping my house clean and getting the start on meals for family. I'm looking for someone long-term who preferably gets a retirement, who wants to be part of a family. There is no pay, just room and board. Mm-hmm. And how many responses did you get?
I got 3.
You got 3?
3.
And did you interview 3?
I did some phone interviews on the 2, and I decided not to go further on the 2, and then talked to Diane, and I wanted to meet her.
The deal is no pay, but room and board.
Right. And that was because I was going to be doing my work from home, and I was trying to start a business, and so I was going to be home a lot.
Things went along okay for a while. How long?
About a good 3 weeks.
Okay. And then what was your first sign that this isn't going to work?
Why I say she was good the first 3 weeks was because she was very hands-on with my middle child. They were awesome. But besides that, she didn't do anything as far as help me cook, help me clean. And I was just kind of letting it go because she was good with my kid. And I didn't want to take someone away from my kid so soon. I was trying to talk to her, give her chances. And then when she got real comfortable with my 4-year-old, that's when I started to see the negative part of her come out. That's when I started to see, she started getting very rough with him, as far as verbally rough with him. When I told her to stop, she completely withdrew herself and started staying in her room. And she might come out to wash a few dishes after that. After a couple weeks after that, she stopped washing dishes altogether. It's just a lot of things were changing, and I just had to step in and say something.
Okay, well, I think these are your expectations of her as a nanny, to keep the kids busy doing schoolwork, arts and crafts, reading, music, writing, playing in the yard or swimming, an hour of TV allowed, and then Bible study. Those were kind of the things that you valued.
That was the last list I gave her. There was another list, and I didn't keep it, I'm sorry. I had given her a list of duties as far as helping me cook, prepare meals, which was on the ad, the Craigslist ad. Help me prepare meals, help me clean. These were things to help to keep the kids busy. But she wasn't doing any of it.
Do you have a story or a question for me? Click the link in the description and tell me what in the world is going on.